What's up, guys? George back again to do another quick video about the AC/DC situation. Well, it is official. Axl Rose is now, I guess, the new fill-in lead vocalist for AC/DC. They're going to finish off the 10 dates here in the United States, another 12 dates over in the UK. I don't know how I feel about it. Guns N' Roses played Coachella this weekend, and Angus came out and played 2 tracks, Riff Raff and A Whole Lot of Rosie. Riff Raff I thought was interesting, an interesting choice. And I gotta be honest with you, Axl sounded great singing in both tracks. It's weird. I didn't see that coming. I really didn't. I know, like I said before in my last video about this situation, that he was spotted in Atlanta, Georgia with the band at a rehearsal studio. I guess, he contacted them about finishing off the tour for them. They brought him in, had him rehearse along with a few other vocalists. One that I know of, a guy named Darren Caperna. I think that's how you say his name. He is actually in an AC/DC tribute band, I think in Texas, called Back in Black. Sounds a lot like Brian Johnson. I'm glad they didn't go that route, because it's just, what's the point, of having a tribute singer in there. He does sound a lot like Brian. It's pretty bizarre. I think they have a website. You can go check that out. And there was 2 other vocalists who, I don't know their names, but I know they were brought in to rehearse with the band, as far as I know. But I guess they went ahead with Axl. And it's kind of, I don't know how I feel about it right now. I watched the 2 tracks that Angus played with Guns N' Roses this weekend. Like I said, Riff Raff and Whole Lot of Rosie. I guess if they do an alternate set with Axl, including Riff Raff and some other obscure songs that they haven't played in years, that could be kind of fun. I don't know. It's kind of a weird, it's a weird pairing, I thought. It's very, very weird. I would rather, like I said, had a no-name singer. Or at least somebody that was no-name here in the States, really. And when I say no-name, I don't mean like some guy from, Bob's Bar down the street or something like that. I mean like Joel O'Keefe from Airborne. Not that he's a no-name, but I mean they're not that big here in America. I love Airborne. I think he has a great vocal. I don't know if he was one of the guys that was actually in the running for him. I do know that Airborne are currently in the studio. They've got a new record label and they're working on album number 4 right now. So that maybe that was one of the reasons why he wasn't chosen. But I guess if it's just for the tour, I guess I'm alright with it for now. I mean, like I said, I have tickets to go see them in Philly. They haven't announced the date yet that they're going to make that show up from April 1st. But it's just weird. It's a weird pairing, I think. There's a lot of people pissed off on the internet. One of the funnier quotes I saw on the internet was, "Great, they go from a guy that can't hear to a guy that can't sing." I just thought that was funny, but again, no word from Brian right now as of this video. I do, however, there was a statement from AC/DC on this situation. They put out a small comment that says, "We would like to thank Brian Johnson for his contribution and dedication to the band throughout the years. We wish him all the best with his hearing issues and future ventures. As much as we want this tour to end as it started, we understand, respect, and support Brian's decision to stop touring and save his hearing. We are dedicated to fulfilling the remainder of our touring commitments to everyone that has supported us over the years, and are fortunate that Axl Rose has kindly offered his support to help us fulfill this commitment. So there you have it. Kind of a short but sweet thanks to Brian. I don't know. Very, very weird. The tour kicks off in Portugal on May 7th for 12 shows up until June 12th. And then I guess they'll be coming back to the States whenever Guns N' Roses isn't playing. I don't know how they're going to do it. I will have to admit that since my last video, Guns N' Roses played the Troubadour out in California. I watched bits and pieces of that show online, and Axl sounded great. He's definitely been getting himself in shape both physically and vocally. I just hope that he doesn't fuck this up for AC/DC with his attitude, and maybe he changed his attitude. I have no idea. I don't. When he started all his bullshit back in the late 80s, early 90s of walking off stage after 3 songs or showing up at 2 o'clock in the morning to play a gig, I kind of just bowed out. I hate guys like that. To me, they're all little prima donna assholes that need their ass kicked, but kind of like professional sports athletes. I don't know, man. I'll give it a chance. I guess at this point it's not going to go any further than the tour, but I think this is probably it for them. I don't see them announcing another new singer after the summer. What's the point? I mean, really, what is the point of that? Or does Axl stay on board as their real lead singer now and just does albums and tours around the Guns N' Roses thing? Who knows? Well, we shall see, I guess, at some point. But it's funny reading, if you go online and read some of the news stories about this, and there's one from an Australian newspaper website that has all these tweets of Axl joining AC/DC, and people are pissed. It's funny. I don't know. I mean, the integrity of AC/DC over the years has been astonishing, and now, I don't know, man. It's just a weird thing. It's just kind of like, according to them, Brian stepped down. I don't know. So until we hear from Brian, we won't know the truth, and even then, who knows if that's going to be whatever he says is actually the truth. Did he really step down on his own, or was he asked to step down because of the hearing loss, or is that even a real thing? I would imagine it is. I don't see him bullshitting about that, but you never know. Anyway, that is it. I'm out of here. Just wanted to give my 2 cents on it. I'll give it a shot. I'll go see the show, I guess, whenever they announce it. My sons want to, they want to go. I guess it'll be the last. I would imagine the last time I'll see AC/DC live. I just don't see them continuing after this. But stranger things have happened. I didn't think this thing with Axl would actually come to fruition. I really thought that they were gonna pull in one of these other, other singers that that were, I don't know if they were actually spotted down in Atlanta, but I had heard a few rumblings of other singers down there. I guess it didn't work out with them for whatever reason, or maybe they just brought him in just to bring him in, and we're going to go with Axl the whole time. But as soon as I saw Angus show up with Guns N' Roses at Coachella, I kind of knew that was it. That's the deal. And then Sunday morning, Sunday morning, they announced it's official that Axl Rose is the new lead singer for AC/DC, at least for the tour. I don't know. I got to think about it more, but I think this is going to be the last video I make on this situation, because it's really kind of silly to me now. But you know, they are my favorite band, but I just can't see them continuing with Axl. That just sounds, it's stupid. It really is. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go listen to fucking Powerades and Let There Be Rock or something, but Axl fucking Rose. Are you kidding me? Oh well, what are you gonna do? I'll give it a chance. At least I'll go see the show and hopefully hope for the best. You know, if they're gonna do it, I hope they do deep catalog shit like Riff Raff or What's Next to the Moon, or, you know, Go Down. She's Got Balls. I don't know. You know, it's just weird old fucking shit that they haven't played. Shit from Flick of the Switch. Oh well. Anyway, that's it. Axl Rose, new lead singer for AC/DC. Peace. What is up, guys? George back again to do another update about this AC/DC situation and the new frontman. Let's start that again, shout. What's up, guys? George back again to do a quick video about the AC/DC,